Hello my beauties and welcome to my review roundup. Yeah, if you want to know what that's about, then just keep on watching. Okay guys, the review roundup, it is not my idea. I got the idea from Angelica Nikvist. I am going to learn how to say her name properly one of these days, but I just have to find the time first. But yeah, she does a review roundup and I actually thought that was a brilliant idea, so I am stealing it. What is it about? I have done some reviews on my channel, some first impressions, and I told you guys that I would do a follow-up and I haven't. So this is the follow-up where I can just put all the palettes that I just haven't had the time for to film a video, or maybe just have a few things to say about it and it's just too short for one video, and putting them all in one video, and it will probably be every month or so, and that will be my review roundup. Maybe I will call it a little bit differently, but that is what it is. And today the roundup is about eyeshadow palettes because I have the most of them. And yeah, I am itchy. We are getting started using actually the very first review that I did. Oh, by the way, if you want to know my look of today, I filmed it. It is coming, but you have to wait a little bit because it's look number 3 with the Hasina palette. So just hang tight. My very first, was it my first review on my channel or my second one? I know it was the first video that I did in Dutch, so it is the second one. So we're going to go back with the first one. And that is the Essence Reloaded Newtrals 2 palette. And I will get it open and hold it up for you guys. This is what she looks like. It is more of a pinky toned palette, and that is actually why I got it. It was new in stores for me. I know it is an older palette, but when I saw it, it was new in stores for me. I did a review with it. I will link it underneath the little eye and down in the description box. And in the review I said that I really liked the colors, that they were nice to work with, and that I did have a problem with the staying power. That they would, oh god, I think I have a hair here somewhere. Cat hair, dog hair, something like that, but anyway, never mind. But yeah, I did have a little bit of an issue with the staying power. Because I have hooded eyes, what happens with some shadows is that they get lost here. They just rub away because my skin rubs, well, against each other there, and it just rubs away. So I thought it maybe with this palette it was because it was raining that day. It wasn't. I used it a few other times as well just to, well, test it out, but it kept rubbing off. And then I thought, I watched a video by someone, and I'm sorry, I don't know who it was, but they said that they stopped using concealer as a priming base and started using an eyeshadow primer to help their shadows last, especially with hooded eyes. And I thought, well, I think I need to try that. And that really made a difference. So if I'm using a nice sticky primer, the shadows have no problem staying on my eyes. The shades are very nice. They are easy to work with. I do have to say that I now have eyeshadow palettes that are more pigmented than this one, but you know, this is €5, so they just recently released 4 new reloaded palettes. So yeah, if your color is there, why not just pick it up? Because yeah, if you like the color scheme, again, pick it up. It's really affordable. As you can see, and I hope I'm in frame, I didn't use these shadows. Yeah, I swatched them, but that was about it, because at the moment I don't gravitate toward the neutral brownie shades. So this one is not really used. And yeah, so I gravitate more towards the shimmers, towards the more pinky tones. And yeah, unfortunately I am currently not reaching a lot for this palette, but I am glad that I have it in my collection. And yeah, I think it was the first eyeshadow palette that I reviewed on my channel, so it has some nostalgia as well. Okay, next palette is by Essence. It's their Adventure Awaits Get Sunkissed, and it looks like this. And it is all shimmer. And when I got this palette, I actually didn't know that it was limited edition. So yeah, this was the first video that I also filmed in Dutch, was with this palette. And in that video I said that I didn't know how much I would reach for this, and to be honest, I don't really. Am I bummed that there are only shimmers? Kinda. I would have liked to have one matte shadow that I could use as a base. It works. You can. I did an all shimmer look with this little palette, but what I do use it for sometimes is for highlight, or if I have not, if I'm using a palette and I don't have the shimmer that I want in that particular palette, I can also always use this one because you can combine it. But I actually like to use this shade, it's Joyful Moment, as a highlight, because it is a very gorgeous highlight. I hope you can see it on my hand. So yeah, that is what I currently use this little palette for, and unfortunately it is no longer sold in stores. So you will not see me use this one a lot on my channel, just because yeah, you cannot get it anymore. So that is that. I'm putting on my chair a little bit higher, I think. So the next one that I did was, I think it was the Primark video. Yeah, with the Berry palette from Primark. This is what she looks like, and I still really like this palette. This for me is a purple palette, because I don't have, let me check, I don't have one brown shade in here. This is all purple toned, and the only thing that I kind of have an issue with is these two colors in the beginning. I used them wet one day, and the shadows didn't like it, and that was before I knew it was better to spray your brush after you have picked up the eyeshadow instead of before. So that is just a tip, but I know I can scrape off the top a little and it will be fine. The staying power is really, really nice with these shadows. The colors are very good. They are highly pigmented, and it is €6. They have some other palettes. One that looks like the Naked Heat. Another one that looks like, I think the, oh, what is it called? The one by Anastasia Beverly Hills that nobody likes. The one with the greens in it. I will put the name in the screen. I don't know. Subculture, that was it. So yeah, I am still really glad that I have this palette, and I actually reach for it quite a lot. So definitely, if you have a Primark near you and the colors appeal to you, as I said, they have, well, the last time that I was there, they had 3 like this. So yeah, if you want one, if you like one, go pick it up, because yeah, I really recommend those palettes actually. 2 palettes that, well, you haven't seen yet again on my channel are these from Revolution. It is 2 of their pressed glitter palettes. This one is Abracadabra, this one is Hot Pursuit, and I will show you. This is the one called Hot Pursuit. The colors are gorgeous. And this is Abracadabra. And all the videos that I'm talking about today are listed somewhere. The info cards down in the description box, just they are somewhere. You have not seen these on my channel, and there is a reason for it. In the first impression that I did with these and with the extra spice palette with Soph, and I will talk about this one a little later. It was the first time, the very, very first time for me working with pressed glitters. And it was a mess. It was a complete mess. Since that video, I have watched a lot of videos how to use loose pigments, how to use pressed glitters, all that kind of thing. And I think that I have found the method that works for me. I did film an all red look using the red from the Abracadabra palette, this one. And it is not up yet, but it is coming. I have to edit it first. And there you see how I use the pressed glitters. Now, if you want me to, I can do a video, a separate video about how I apply my pressed glitters and what works for me. The eyeshadow, the glitter glue that I have from Revolution as well, it works. I don't know if there are better ones out there because it is the only one that I have. I think you can also, and I haven't tried that yet, but I think you can also press it on top of maybe a gel eyeliner, you know, one that dries down. So when you press the glitter on when the eyeliner is still tacky, I think that will work as well, but I haven't tried that one yet. So if I don't forget, I will try someday, but again, I really like the colors of these palettes, and another reason that I'm not reaching for them as much, because I have really sensitive eyes, I found out, and I used them in the video, and the day after I used them again off camera to try and work with them a little, and at the end of the night my eyes were so sore and so red because my eyes are hooded, and I placed the glitter too high. It just kept rubbing between the skin of my eyes, and that was just irritated. So now I know that I have to use it low, and maybe only as a liner or not too often, because my eyes just, the particles are bigger than normal shadows, which is logical. But maybe pressed glitters are not just right for me. Maybe I need to go to loose pigment. But you know, I am still glad that I have these in my collection, and the colors are just gorgeous. They are, what I think they are 11.99 euros per palette, and but I will leave it down in the description box what they cost. I will leave all the prices down in the description box. And yeah, if you like pressed glitters, why not try them? They have another one. I will put up the photo here of the other one. It's called Midas Touch, but I wasn't really interested in that one. Still very glad I have them in my collection, although I don't reach for them that often. The last eyeshadow I am going to talk about, just because I don't have the time to do a follow-up review, because I have to get some other videos out, and I think I will just keep this, you know. Yeah, I'm also doing it a little bit differently with the Hasina palette. I am filming the looks first and then the review, and maybe I should have done that with my other reviews as well, but you know, sometimes it takes a while. But yeah, the Extra Spice palette by Soph Does Nails in collaboration with Makeup Revolution. It is a very nice palette. It is gorgeous. The colors are gorgeous. I don't use all the colors as much as some others. The color Infinity, this one is very silvery, and if I use that as a highlight, it just doesn't work on my skin tone. But this color every day I actually like to use as a highlighter on my face, and it is gorgeous. So I have used all the colors in this palette. I don't think I had a lot of fallout. The color Reputation here, it is actually a black, and I used this one a few days ago when we went to the festival. I just did a black grungy smoky eye, and I used the color Reputation, and it worked like a charm. They are very nicely blendable, they are buildable. The only shadow that is not as pigmented as I thought it would be is the color Vitamin C. It's this yellow, and if you swatch it, it looks pretty yellow on your finger. I will put it on my hand, but if I put it on my hand, it just gets lost. It's here, and I can build it up. I can use it wet, and then the pigmentation is a little bit better, but I was hoping and looking for a really popping bright yellow, and this shade is not that. So yeah, that's actually the only shade in the palette that I was kind of like, ah. But for the rest, the color 21 is this one, and for me that it is the color of this palette. It's a really nice color. I did looks with that one as well, and again I used them all and they all work fantastically, even the color Vitamin C. It's just a great palette. This one was also 12 euros for me, and I think it is $15 in America if I remembered it correctly. But yeah, you know, the formula is, I'm sorry for the glare, I will put it down, but the formula is great. Some colors are a little bit more powdery than others, but the shimmers are gorgeous. The pigmentation is good, except for me personally, the color Vitamin C, I wish it would be just more vibrant, but I understand that yellow is a hard color to get that way. I'm not sure, but yeah, I think that is just about it. I unfortunately don't have another matte yellow in my collection. But yeah, that was it. That was my roundup review of my eyeshadow palettes. And I think I will go through my videos and see what else I forgot. Maybe lipsticks? That could be that I forgot some lipsticks. I'm not sure. Probably. So, but what I can do is just favorites and fails of lipsticks. My favorite lipsticks, I don't know, but this was the first one of the, well, roundup review roundup. I do want to change the name. So if you have any ideas for names, leave them down in the description below, because I don't want to steal something from another creator that she worked really hard for, but I just loved the concept so much that I wanted to do one for you guys, because I just thought it was brilliant. And so yeah, this was my, well, my final review. I don't know. I will think of a name. It will come to me when I'm outside walking the dog or something. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down. If you have any questions, comments or ideas, please leave them down in the description below. Hang tight for this look. It is coming, but it's going to take a little while before it is online. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed already, I would love it if you did. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I will be seeing you in my next one. Bye guys.